Hello guys, what's up? So welcome here if you're new, and today I would like us to talk about the Schengen Visa. So what is Schengen Visa? What are the requirements and what are some of the countries you're able to access once you have this kind of visa? So Schengen Visa is a visa that allows you to visit the 26 countries, European countries, for different purposes as a foreigner. And for you to have this visa, you need different documents. You need to prepare different documents, and you could be visiting for different purposes. It could be you visiting because you want to seek treatment, for tourism, for business, studies, to attend graduation and all that. There are different reasons as to why we normally apply for visas, right? So what are the required documents when you're applying for this visa? The most important document, and we all know the first most important, is for you to have a valid passport. I'm very surprised that some of you normally ask me questions on how they can move to Europe, and yet they do not even own a passport. So the first step is for you to have a passport. Okay, go and get your passport ready, go and prepare it, and you make sure that your passport is valid, your passport is okay. And if possible, I would suggest that you start to travel so that you can have or collect a few stamps on your passport. It shows that you have a history, and this history is very important when you're applying for relocation to any country, because they can see that you traveled before, you afforded, and you are able to go back to your country. So number two, you need passport sized photos, and as we all know that what are the passport sized photos. You go and take very clear passport sized photos, and you have to check from the website when you're applying what are the requirements, because each and every embassy normally has a size requirement. So get your passport photos clear with a white background. Then the other thing is that you need visa fee. You need to make a payment. I remember when I was in Kenya, I was applying. I think I paid around 20,000. Can't remember, but there's a fee that you're supposed to pay. So you make sure you pay, and you have that receipt with you, and you print it. The other one is that you will need a travel or medical insurance, and you must make sure that you have bought an insurance that is already recommended by the embassy. The embassy normally gives you the list of the accepted insurance company. You cannot just buy any kind of insurance. You must check and make sure that this is the confirmed and the right insurance for travel. The other thing is that you must show that you have financial means, and if you're traveling for tourism purposes, you must show that you're able to cater for your visit, and you need to go to the bank and print your bank statements. Okay, make sure you print the bank statement. Normally they ask for 3 months or 6 months. Make sure you have enough money, and I would say, for example, if you come from Kenya, at least 2 million or 1 million and above is okay. If you're applying for tourism, if you're applying for student visa, around 500,000 is okay. The other thing is that you need the proof of accommodation, and you need a cover letter. So the proof of accommodation means that if you're traveling for tourism purposes, make sure that you have booked a hotel, and you have paid, and you have printed that. Okay, so that is very important, because it shows that you already have a place to come and stay once you arrive to your destination. The other thing is that if you're applying for the job, you need a cover letter, or if you're going to the hospital, you have an appointment, you need that letter, which is very important, and you should attach it. The other thing is that you will need a round trip flight ticket or flight itinerary, which is very important. You need to show that you can be able to pay for your flight back and forth, and also you need to have a travel itinerary, or you need to have a plan, especially for those people that are traveling for tourism purposes. You need to show what you're going to be doing within that time that you will be in that specific country. So without wasting time, I would like us now to list the countries that are part of Schengen, and once you get a visa for any of these countries, then you're able to access the rest of the countries. So I have listed them down, and I hope you can count with me. Let's go, guys. We will start with Austria, Belgium, Czech Republic, Croatia, Denmark, Estonia, Finland, Greece, Germany, France, Hungary, Iceland, Greece, Italy, Latvia, Lithuania, Luxembourg, Malta, Netherlands, Norway, Poland, Portugal, Slovakia, Slovenia, Spain, Sweden, Switzerland, and I think Czech Republic. So when you have the Schengen visa, you will be, and Liechtenstein. I'm sorry if I pronounce that wrong, just correct me. But so far, you can be able to access at least the countries that I know, 26 countries when you have the Schengen visa. So when I normally tell you guys, you need to prepare thoroughly, you need to prepare your documents, this visa is important. That is the truth, because you can see how many countries you can access when you have this visa. And what most people don't know is that there are some of the countries actually prefer you to work for them as long as you're within Europe. It doesn't matter. It could be, the company could be based in Germany or could be based in Poland, but you stay in Denmark, and they'll give you that job just because you reside within the EU or the listed countries. But if you are in Canada or let's say Australia or outside or even in Africa, they'll not give you that job because they prefer you to be just within Europe. I hope guys you understand the importance, and then when you prepare, you will prepare thoroughly. That was a general information on the list of the documents that you need, but now maybe on the next video we will do step by step for every visa category. Maybe we can do for student visa, I'll tell you what you need, for visit visa what you need, tourism, and so on.